Hello and welcome to the beginning of the Mini. Well, I say the beginning, we did obviously the little bit of the engine putting in, but that was lost in another video. We're now going to be focusing on this. So we've got a lot to do. Looks wicked though, doesn't it? It's absolutely wicked. Wide arch plan. Yeah, boy. Plan today is get the perspex windows in. That should be a nice little job to do. Got to go and dig the windscreen out. Oh, okay, I completely disappeared there. Got to go and dig the windscreen out of the loft, and hopefully we can get the inside sealed from above, because the car cover on there ain't doing the paint no good. And then we're going to HDPE over the rear subframe, so that can then all be sealed off. Obviously the wood won't be in there, we'll have to sort spring rates out and stuff like that. Got to order the bits to make the exhaust up, because the exhaust should run through the back, but we've now got a little side exit that I've got to spark up, so I should get that all done. And yeah, I'm going to crack on. So then, perspex windows, we ordered these from ACW Motorsport. Haven't even looked at them yet. So you get to specify how they're bolted or how they're fitted to your car, so whether you're using actual window seals or bolting them like we are. So I'm hoping they're going to be yeah, they should be pre-drilled. Self-tapping screws, M6s, lovely. Use a long M6 bolt with 3 nuts on it. Seems a bit excessive. Might just stick a nylock on there, I'm pretty sure that'll be fine. So look, put the driver's window on. This probably best I don't just start slicing it to pieces with the old Stanley. Scratch them before they get fitted. Got some little nubbins there. I'm assuming they're for the sliders. Went for the large sliders. Well packaged up. Yeah, look at that, that's smart, isn't it? A little nubbin to lock it down. Is it? Clever. Nice. Mark III, because we're obviously clubman. Got the door hinges on the inside of the doors, and that determines what mark, well, don't determine what mark your car is, obviously you know what mark your car is, but what window sets you order. It's best I don't just unwrap them all and unwrap them one at a time. You know what I'm like, I'll probably scratch them all. You've got 1, 2. Nice. Alright, I'm going to crack on. Window number 1. It's alright, done it. I'll leave all the protection stuff on there for now, because knowing me, I'll end up scratching the hell out of them. Well, that's one window in. So front windows are in. As you saw, I just dropped the rear one. Because we're running, or I say running, because we've fitted this rear fiberglass rear end, we're going to have to do a bit of modification. It's obviously where we've joined the fiberglass to the body. I've either put the back end up a little bit too high. Not sure what's happened, but we'll just trim a bit, because you want them sitting inside. Be nicer, wouldn't it? I think, because you don't want to put them on the inside, because then you'll see all the, you get all the rubbish windowsill. Bit of trimmage, I think. We're hitting the top sill. So if I measure from the top sill to the actual window frame, mark it up on there, do the same that side, that should be sweet, hopefully. Don't you just love taking the grinder to brand new items? Yeah, me too, mate. As usual, I forgot to push record on the GoPro. So you didn't actually see me take a grinder to a brand new perspex window. Bit of fine tuning. But it's in there, just got to get it drilled and bolted. Yeah, the fact that this old fiberglass shell come out of a sheep shed, I haven't done a too bad job at giving it another second lease of life. And crack on. That is all 4 side windows in. Looking good. Obviously take the protective film off. Just the rear window to do now. I'm a bit of an issue. So, even though these are oversized to bolt to, I'm assuming this rear end has an oversized, what should we call it, hole for the rear screen, as it's the exact same size. So even though this is like, even though the screen's oversized, and the hole that it sits in on the fiberglass is oversized. But anyway, Dad's called for lunch, so I'm gonna go have some lunch, and then try and work out what we're gonna do with that. I've got some thicker perspex around the side that we can make a frame for a frame, if that makes sense. So we'll just bridge it between the frame and the window, but we'll see. Get some scran anyway. So that is me nicely fueled up on bacon, hot cross buns, a few pretzels. Plan is to make a frame out of alley to go round the screen, to then go around the screen and onto the fiberglass rear end. Let's get cutting. So I've just finished drilling through the bracket for that rear window. Let's see if she fits. Lovely. Yeah. You get it in there? Thank you, sir. Nut number 3. It's that one over there, Dad. Can you get the socket on? So then. First good productive day on the car. Say car, say the Mini this time. All the windows in. And the little... Oops. Rear screen's in. I've still got to drill that to the little plate that I made there. You can see it. See it through there, I made that. Popped a bit of the body filler when I was trying to squeeze it in there. That's silly. Get a bit of super glue and a bit of touch-up paint on there. Obviously the rear end's a bit tatty. Well, the fiberglass is a bit tatty because of where we pulled it out of a sheep shed. But it still looks bloody mega, doesn't it? Thought that's a big chip then, just a bit of plastic. But yeah, looking good. Hopefully I'll be back in a week. Crack on. Hello. Friday, not at work, sun shining, lovely. So, plan this afternoon is get the windscreen in. Got a new seal to go on there, nice new windscreen. So we've got windscreen seal, the fillet, the heavy duty fillet tool, a butchered clothes peg, plastic clothes peg to help get the seal around the windscreen. washing up liquid, coffee, and the windscreen. One for the retro windscreen, with the little blue tint across the top. So I'm off work today because we dropped our little Willow off at the vet's, so she can have her leg amputated, bless her. So I've got a few hours to get this stuff done, and then we'll have to go and pick the poor old girl up. Best crack on. So, as you saw then, that sill's probably a little small. Could have something to do with that. Good one, mate. So I'm not going to be putting that windscreen in. Instead, I am going to mess about with the start switch. Crack on instead. Ruined the coffee. Silly, silly boy. Now I bought this ready wired relay and fuse box because one, it just looks tidier, doesn't it? I'll be able to tuck it up out the way somewhere, and it's already pre-wired, so I'm going to wire all these switches into relay. Luckily there's not much in this car, to be fair, so yeah, sweet. So after a bit of messing around, God, I look pale. Is that light? Or I'm actually pale? No, maybe I shouldn't check pale. Right, after that bit of messing about, rigged up another battery sketchy setup just to check that I am going to be wiring this up right properly. We got rain and brake light here, so that's got solid and flashing. I've wired the flashing in, well I should have done, wired the flashing in to the start switch, which would imitate the starter turning on, and then the first switch is wired just into the solid brake light. So ignition live, starter, there we go, ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Yeah, and then brake light. So that's wired in through all that relay set up there. Lovely. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Questionable. And then just a quick question, all you auto sparks out there, is that okay to have the earths like that? Because I don't see any problem in it, because they're all going to the same point anyway. I know obviously if this gets cut or broken, then we'll lose all the earths, but it's going to be inside the car, so it's not likely that to happen. But let us know what you think. Tidiest bit of wiring I've ever done, eh? But that's me done. Willow's now ready to be picked up from the vet's, so we're going to go and find my little tripod, Willow, bless her. Sorry there's not been much in this episode, but things have been going on in life that have kind of taken over. But if you're still enjoying them, hit like, give it a share, hit the bell at the bottom for your notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.